Hello. I'm sorry I was in the kitchen. I didn't hear the bell. Come on in.
I'm in.
How are you?
Very nice.
Oh, well, you look very nice.
You look surprised. Didn't you think I'd come?
Well, I wasn't sure, but I was hoping.
I wasn't sure either, but I came.
I'm glad.
Good.
I would have been really disappointed if you hadn't come. Would you?
Be disappointed if I didn't come? No, I know I wasn't coming, therefore there'd be no disappointment.
Anyway, you shouldn't be saying nice things to me. I should be saying nice things to you.
All right. Say nice things to me.
You're a very attractive woman.
That's it. Came off better than I did. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Is that your wife I see sometimes in the restaurant? The tall blonde with the mink coat and the space shoes?
Yeah, how did you know?
Well, I figured anyone who'd come in and take cash out of the register and then leave without saying a word is either a mute crook or a wife.
Yes, she does that once a week. She goes to the bank on Fridays.
How long you in the depositor married?
A long time.
How long? 5 years, 10 years, what?
23 years.
Oh, professionals. So, here it is Friday afternoon, and your wife's at the bank in her space shoes, and your mother's rolling bandages at Mount Sinai, and you are all alone with an attractive woman in an empty glass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure you don't want that ice?
Positive. You did it again.
Did what?
Smelled your fingers. That's the third time you smelled your fingers since I've been here.
I do that. I wasn't even conscious of it.
Is that an occupational hazard owning a fish restaurant? Nobody's wondering how your fingers smell?
It's opening up all those clams and oysters. I mean, I really enjoy doing it. I do about 8 dozen every morning, and that's for the last 20 years. Oh, I tried everything. I tried soap, perfume, aftershave, turpentine. I mean, they're all right for a couple of hours, but about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it comes back in just like the tide.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you.
Oh, well, it's just not the suavest thing in the world sitting here in a nice suit with an attractive woman smelling my fingers.
Smelly fingers don't bother me as much as the gray suit. Don't you ever wear anything else?
Oh, no, not at the restaurant. And my father always taught me that. A businessman always wears a dignified suit. And I wear them all summer, too, only in much cooler fabrics.
Oh, good, I was concerned.
What do they call a person like me? A creature of habit?
Yes, I think that's exactly what they call a person like you. Did you ever have a wild, crazy desire for a brown sports jacket?
Oh, I've got sports jackets at home in my closet. I've got a brown sports jacket and a gray checked sports
Is
jacket.
that where you wear them, in your closet at home?
I wear them all the time. I'm not as staid as you think.
Yes, you are. Staid is a very staid word. You own a car? A Buick, right?
God, how did you know that?
Those with the gray suits.
You are a very unusual woman. I mean, like the way you came to the restaurant. I never seen you in there before, and all of a sudden you show up 8 days in a row for lunch. You know, what is it, a high-protein diet?
I get cravings.
You mean to eat?
To eat, to touch, to smell, to see, to do. A sensual physical pleasure that can only be satisfied at that particular moment.
You mean like after an hour of handball, a nice cold Pepsi?
I'm gonna have trouble with you, right?
I really bungled this whole thing up, didn't I?
You want it straight?
No. I'm really sorry. I really am sorry.
It's all right, forget it.
No, I am. I really am. I mean, I'm sorry that I wasted your time. I'm sure there was many other things you could have done more interesting than come up here and talk to me.
If I rush, I can still make the second show at the Haven Planetarium. Oh, don't get all wistful, will ya? Oh, I can't stand wistful 45-year-old men.
Is that how old I look to you, 45?
Cut right down to the marrow, eh? Nah, actually, you look like a college kid, 21, 22.
Oh, no, come on.
It was your black socks with the clocks on it that threw me off.
Anyway, I'm flattered because I'm 47. Surprised, aren't you?
It's a good thing I was
You're still upset about what I said before, aren't you?
Fine, I'm
No,
not upset.
no, you're still upset, I can tell.
I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. If you want the plain heartbreaking truth, I'm a little bored, but no harm was done. No one got hurt. The worst that'll happen is that from now on, I'll get the same 5 shrimp as everyone else. It's been a glorious and memorable 30 minutes, Mr. Cashman.
Please don't go.
Happens to the best of us.
Elaine, do you know what I wish?
Don't tell me it won't come true.
I want you to go out that door, turn around, ring the bell again, and come back in. I wish we could start this whole thing over from the beginning.
Yeah, well, that's life. Goodbye, Molly. I was in the neighborhood and I thought I'd come by.
Are you all right?
Oh my God, your lip is bleeding!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you wanted me on the sofa, why didn't you just point to
I didn't
it?
want you on the sofa. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me see your leg.
It's a bleeding lip, you've seen it before.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stupid idiot. Can I put some cold water on?
It's alright, it'll heal. It's only royal families have to worry. Give me a handkerchief.
Stupid idiot. I don't know why I kissed you so hard.
It was a terrific kiss. A little pointy maybe, but very nice. Help me up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Stopped. Here, you better burn this.
Can I get you a little more whiskey?
How about a lot more?
You know, I don't think you're as tough as you want to sound.
Oh, I bet you're gonna hold my hand now, aren't you?
Yes, I am. How's that? Now, don't you like it when a man holds your hand in his?
Well, it depends what he's doing with the other hand.
I wish I could figure you out. I wish I could see what was inside of that brain of yours.
We're not gonna get on that talking thing again, are we? We have cigarettes.
Elaine, what were you like when you were a girl?
Fat and pimply. Don't you even smoke a pipe? One drag is all I really need.
God, is that all you can think of? I mean, is that really the most important thing in your life right now? There's nothing else on your mind except a goddamn methylated filtered cigarette?
Well, what are you offering that's more enjoyable?
I'm trying to talk to you, to get to know you as a human being. Now, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. If we didn't have to be out by 5. If you wanted information, I could have filled out a form in the restaurant.
Tell me the truth. The honest truth. Now, would you have been a lot happier if I just came in here and started ripping off your clothes and jumping all over you? No hello, no nothing, just a pure physical animal act? Is that what you would prefer?
Well, it would be a way of breaking the ice.
Because if that's what you want, I could certainly accommodate you in that
You
area.
say
Or
so.
I say so. There is no problem in that area.
Then what is the problem?
There is no problem. Yes, there is. I just happen to think that this is a little crude. I mean, you know, I admit that we just got to know each other, and I was hoping we'd start our relationship off with at least a little mutual respect for each other.
If you don't know me, how can you respect me?
Because you're a human being. You're a woman. I respect that.
You hypocrite. You soul-searching, finger-smelling, hypocritical son of a bitch. Who the hell are you to tell anyone how to get through life? Oh, and what would you have done if I'd come up here all fluttery and blushing and, oh, Mr. Cashman, don't put your hands there on the married woman. Would you told me how much you respect me, admire me, oh, and at the moment of truth, even love me? You know damn well tomorrow morning you'll be back behind that counter opening clams, praying to Christ that I never come back in your restaurant. And you know what? That's the way it should be.
Please sit down. I'm asking nicely.
You want to get me real crazy? Push me! Ow!
this afternoon is going to be your undivided goddamn attention. Excuse me. I'm sure this will come as no great shock to you. You were the first attempted extramarital affair for me in 23 years of marriage. I've never even kissed another woman in 23 years. Got married to my high school sweetheart. When you heard that expression last. At the age of 24, having gone steady with her since I was 16. And how many experiences with other women do you think I've had prior to getting married? I had one shot at it. When I was 18 years old, my brother took me to an apartment in Newark, New Jersey, where I consorted with a 44-year-old woman who greeted me lying naked on a brass bed reading a newspaper. It cost me $7. I'm 47 years old. First time in my life, I think about dying. The thought of death has now become a part of my life. I read the obituaries every day just for the satisfaction of not seeing my name there. I'm always thinking about how's it going to come? How am I going to bear up to it? Do you know I even practice dying? I lie in bed at night, trying to feel myself slipping away. And then I let my head drop off to one side. And then I let out my last gasp of air. And then I go in and I take 2 sleeping pills because I'm up for the rest of the night, scared out of my wits. But I know it's inevitable. It's going to happen someday, maybe sooner than I think. So I ask myself, have you enjoyed it, Bonnie? Has it been a really terrific 47 years? And you know what my answer is? I wouldn't say terrific. It was nice. The sum total existence of my life is nice.
I was going to cry, but I didn't want to wreck your mother's coffin.
You know, I thought that maybe you would understand, but I didn't expect.
No, listen. It was a terrific story. I really enjoyed it. There are 1 or 2 reasons, though, why I can't feel too sympathetic for the hero. In the first place, there's a very good chance that that woman in Newark, New Jersey, was my mother.
No.
That'll give you some idea of my background. In the second place, any man who thinks he's going to have an afternoon of enchanting and honest love with a woman he picks up in a fish restaurant is either sexually retarded or a latent idiot. Good luck, Bonnie, in your quest for the impossible dream. God, let there be a machine in the lobby!